Hello everybody, welcome to this week's unboxing video. Again, we've not gotten anything through from Diamond, but that doesn't mean we haven't gotten anything, because we did get something through from Kotobukiya. And what we got through is 3 pretty gosh darn cool looking statues. So, I'm going to unbox 2 of these now and do the 3rd one for next week, just so the show doesn't run too long. So, let's get started with Soups first. This run of Kotobukiya statues, actually I should talk about the box, shouldn't I? You got grayscale pictures, which is very, very strange. As far as I'm aware, the statue is in colour. This is a limited edition, 1/10 pre-painted, well there you go, painted. 1/10 scale statue of Superman from the, well, Action Comics, but I think it was the New 52 from memory, because this was when he lost his powers after he used his new power. Typical plastic packaging that they've got. Looks like we've got 3 pieces here. Let's open them up. Generally these things have a magnetic base and magnets in the feet, so you can just pose them facing whichever way you like. And it looks like this is no different. Unfortunately, because of that, they do make these bases very bland. Very, very, very bland. The figure itself looks quite nice. It's actually a pose taken directly from one of the covers. They've done quite nice detail. They've even given him a little bit of stubble on there. Very typical sort of Japanesey sort of style, more so than the American style. And for some strange reason, even though they've put the red cloth, which was part of his cape, on one hand, there appears to be a second piece put into its own special little area in here, which I'm assuming is for the other hand, which makes very little sense to me why they didn't just make it part of it. Okay, quite a cool looking piece. Like I said, it's magnetized and it's made out of PVC, so no fear of breakages or anything like that. The paintwork is fantastic. They're usually so crisp because they're actually different pieces and then put together post-paint. So that's actually quite a nice piece. Let's open the second box before we take a turnaround. And I'll actually do a turnaround of both pieces. So, Soups is over there. What do you think? Wolverine or Spider-Gwen? Let's go for Spider-Gwen. Okay, here she is. This is one of the Bushujo statues. She is, well, most of the Bushujo line is kind of a redesign of the characters, but Spider-Gwen is such a popular character and already kind of anime-ish in a way that they haven't really changed too much of her at all. You've got the standard window boxing to display the pieces, and then again the plastic inserts to be able to keep them all safe and sound once they're in the boxes. You've got your little push pressure clips to be able to hold all the plastic together. And then you've got 3 pieces again by the looks of it. We have a slanted base, that's kind of cool, with a nice cityscape on it. It's kind of a cool design. You've got the actual figure herself with a metal pin, so this does actually stick to the piece. Now the main feature, actually I'll talk about that before I continue undoing this, is she has 2 heads. So this second head is actually her in a costumed form, which is beautifully painted. It's a really, really nice job. These all pin together, which is why I showed that one first, because the way they put the plastic on, you actually have to remove the head to be able to access the rest of the body. And by removing the head, apparently it takes off part of the hood. Of course, because when you put the hooded version on, you have to remove that part. So that actually clips down into place to have the hood covering. Interesting. Or you can go for the exposed face version, which is the way it's packaged. And there we are with the hood down. So let's plug her into the base. Let's make sure we plug her in the right way. I'm not certain which way that is. Let's have a look at the box. And it doesn't show. That's awesome. That would be kind of weird though. So we'll do it this way. This looks more correct. Though trying to figure out the correct angle is something entirely different. There we are. Okay, so slightly precarious. I'm assuming that's the right way, but it is very, very movable. So, may as well do this on camera. Let's see if I can get the pin back out. Okay, let's try her around the other way. It would be very, very strange if it was designed to be this way. But having said that, I've seen stranger designs. Yeah, see, that's far too. So, although it is kind of a little top heavy, if you have it in a cabinet or you just sit it there and don't play with it, it is a statue after all, it should be perfectly safe. Just try not to put it on your yoga mat. In case you're curious, that's what the tabletop here is. It's actually a yoga mat. So, let's plug her back into this base. And then we'll do a turnaround. I'm actually going to do 2 turnarounds with Spider-Gwen. So we can have head swap outs, and I'll do a turnaround for Superman himself. And I shouldn't have done that. There we are. Okay, let's have a turnaround. As you can see, this is the unmasked version. She has some nice detail on the face. Let's switch her over for the masked version now. And here we have the masked version, which is more authentic to the artwork. As I said on the further out viewing, this is a gorgeous piece. All of it is very crisply painted, fantastic details. The Bashujo always have a really nice style to them. Definitely a good addition to anybody's collection, especially for its price. And here we have Man of Steel himself, Superman. As I said, he's just got fantastic detail to him. These are incredibly well painted. And this particular one is a limited edition Kotobukiya release, which, if you want to finish off your collection of New 52 characters, this one definitely has to go into your collection. Another fantastic piece. And next week we'll unbox the Wolverine statue and show you what he looks like in the Kotobukiya release. So until then, see you next week.